Hey, this is Dr. Amanda with StraightSmile Solutions, and I'm here to tell you a little bit more about habits, specifically eliminating oral habits, especially in kids. This is one of my favorite appliances. This is just a traditional thumb or tongue crib. You could use it for a child that has an oral habit, like a thumb or a finger habit, or also for a child who has a tongue thrust habit. Usually, most tongue thrust habits do develop from previous oral habits, but they're hard to break. They're really, really hard to break. And you really want to break these habits as young as possible. At the very least, I'd love before age 4, 5, 6, something like that. So this is the appliance. So you can actually solder on the bands. You can solder on some tubes if you want to connect braces to it, or you can just wear this independently on your own. For about 6 months would be the minimum I would wear it. Okay. So you're just using a little band cement. My favorite is like Band Lock from 3M Unitech. Reliance has some great band cements too. Just keep in mind, some are self-cure, some are light cure. I like the light cure ones better. Make sure your bands are fitting well. Most of these labs, like Ollendorf, who gave us this sample, does a great job fitting bands, so you don't have to fit it or stock them yourself. But you should have really well-fitting bands, okay? Put a thin layer around it and just smush it down and wipe the excess off and light cure. Real easy, right? Okay. So that's pretty much it. So you can see what it looks like from the front. I mean, it's a little visible, but not that visible. You can also have this, the crib, embedded into a removable appliance as well, like a Schwartz, a sagittal, or a retainer, a Holly. So many things that you can do. So anyways, so just getting to the point that habit removal is super important. So you want to make sure that you're, doing a habit questionnaire on your patients. You're doing a sleep questionnaire on your patients, and you're really looking out for those warning signs the child might have a habit. If you do a braces case or an aligner case and the child has a tongue thrust and you didn't catch it, your case is not going to retain well, even with a retainer, and it's going to unravel. And it only takes one or two of those to happen, and then you really start realizing that you need to address it. So, anyways, all right. Again, thanks so much to Ollendorf Dental Lab, Orthodontic Lab, and be sure to register for our course on November the 5th. All right, thank you.